What if I told you the most powerful gift you could give a nurse this holiday season is belonging? Not a gift card, not a pizza party, not another heroes work here sign. Belonging. Every December, nurses work through the holidays, exhausted, unrecognized, and alone. But it doesn't have to be this way. Hey, everybody, my name is Teresa Sanderson. I'm the founder of Nurses Be Their Young, and today I'm just talking about why this season is so heavy for nurses and how the right peer support community can help you not just survive the holidays, but actually thrive through them if you've ever felt burnout during what's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year. If you've ever felt unseen while everyone else celebrates, if you've ever felt like no one around you truly gets what you're going through, stay with me because this message is just for you. Let's talk about the hidden weight that nurses carry during the holidays. And this is something that nobody wants to acknowledge. The holidays are supposed to be magical, joyful, a time of rest, right? And celebration with family, people you love. But for nurses, the holidays often mean something entirely different. They mean long shifts, back-to-back scheduling because someone has to cover. They mean missed family dinners, missing your kids' holiday programs, working while everyone else is opening presents. And it's not just about missing out. It's about the emotional weight you carry during this season. You're managing patients who are dying during what should be their last Christmas with family. You're holding the hands of people who are grieving. You're witnessing suffering while the rest of the world is posting holiday cheer on social media, right? Nurses often deal with seasonal depression during this time. Grief, professional and personal, guilt, so much guilt. Guilt for feeling resentful about working, guilt for not being present with our own families, guilt for wanting a break when there are patients who need us. And through all of this, nurses are expected to show up with a smile, to be cheerful, to embody the holiday spirit, even when you're running on empty. The system praises our strength, our dedication and our willingness to sacrifice, but it never gives us the space to be human, to admit that we're tired, that we're struggling, and that the holidays are hard when you're a nurse, right? Here's what we've been told our entire careers. Push through. Be grateful you have a job. Be the hero. Hospitals love to call us heroes during the holidays. They put up banners, and send out thank you emails, maybe bring in some cookies. But let's be honest, hero language is often used to justify asking us to do more with less, to work understaffed, to sacrifice without complaint. And when we're struggling, we're told the problem is our attitude, our perspective, our lack of gratitude or resilience, right? But here's the truth. Ignoring our own needs is not resilience, it's self-abandonment. Toughing it out is not strength, that's survival. And you can only operate in survival mode for so long before something breaks. Nurses don't need more pressure during the holidays. We don't need more reminders to practice self-care or be grateful. We need people, real connection, support that actually sees us and holds space for us and what we're carrying. We need permission to say, this is hard, without being told we're weak or ungrateful. And for so many reasons, this is why peer support matters. What actually helps? Research and lived experience tell us the same thing. When nurses are surrounded by other nurses who get it, healing happens. Healing happens. And it happens faster, not because anybody's fixing you, not because somebody has all the answers, but because you're not alone anymore. Real support looks like this: safe spaces where you can be honest, listening ears that don't judge or minimize your experience, and shared wisdom from nurses who have walked similar paths, and radical empathy, the kind that only comes from people who truly understand. This is not about venting for the sake of venting or complaining, and it's definitely not about dwelling in negativity. It's about reconnecting with your profession and your purpose. It's about remembering why you became a nurse to begin with. And it's about having a community that reminds you that you're valuable and your feelings matter and that it's okay to need support. When you have that level of peer support, everything shifts. You feel less isolated, less misunderstood, less like you're carrying the weight of the world by yourself. And you start to feel like you belong. And belonging is powerful. And that's exactly why we created the Thriving Nurse Network. This is the first online peer support community built by nurses for nurses with one clear mission: to transform nursing culture from one where nurses eat their young to one where nurses feed their young. And it's free to join. Inside Thriving Nurse Network, you're going to get peer mentorship from experienced nurses who've been where you are and who want to support you. You'll get access to live community rooms where you can connect in real time with other nurses, share your story, ask questions, or just listen and know you're not alone. You will also be exposed to CE opportunities that support your growth and not just check boxes. And most importantly, you get honest, supportive conversations. No toxic positivity, no corporate wellness scripts, just real nurses talking about real challenges and real solutions. This is a space where you can just be yourself, where you don't have to pretend you're fine, and where you can admit that the holidays are hard and have people respond with, "Me too, I understand." It's time for nurses to feed their young and not eat them. And this community is how we make this vision a reality. If you're tired of feeling alone in your nursing journey, you don't have to go it alone anymore. If you're exhausted from working through another holiday season without support, that ends right now. Join a space where you're not judged, where you're not ignored or expected to just power through or push through, where you're lifted up by people who genuinely care about your well-being. This holiday season, instead of adding one more thing to your to-do list, give yourself the gift of support. Give yourself permission to be seen, to be heard, and to be part of a community that values you, not just for what you do, but for who you are. You deserve this. You've earned it, and it's waiting for you. I want to encourage you to click the link below this video and join Thriving Nurse Network. It's free, it's open, and it's everything you've been missing. This is your invitation to stop going it alone and to connect with nurses who get it and to be part of a movement that's changing nursing culture from the inside out. If you found this message helpful, I want you to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. But most importantly, share this message with a nurse who needs it, because chances are you know someone who's struggling this holiday season, someone who feels alone, someone who needs to know there's a community waiting for them. Nurses, let's feed our young. Let's support each other. Let's make this holiday season different. And I'll see you on the inside of the Thriving Nurse Network. Chat soon. Bye-bye.